Hello everyone and welcome to the 15th weekly update for Citybound. As promised, I continue to work on the integration of the new road system with all of the other game systems that kind of lay dormant for a while now. In particular, I got the traffic simulation half working again. The pathfinding now works on a basis of individual lanes and includes things like switching lanes or even doing U-turns. The agents that follow these paths don't really have nice animations for these things yet. They just swap lanes immediately. But at least I got the basic functionality working again, which means that I can now do both flesh out these animations and finally continue to work on gameplay again. Let's just take a quick look at what that looks like. Well, actually, I'm only able to show you a very simple demo today, because as I found out in the past few hours, there are still lots of bugs in the new road system where you can create all kinds of road networks and they look right, but a lot of the underlying connections that are needed for the agents to navigate the road network, they aren't made properly, but you can't really see that until you let the agents use the road network, so I only found that out now. And I guess that's what you get when you do last minute update videos like I do them. However, now with the agents it will be pretty easy to debug these kinds of problems, because I can just look if the agents are able to successfully navigate a road network, and if they can, I know that all the underlying connections are correct, and if they can't, I know exactly which corner cases I haven't implemented properly. So I hope that I will be able to fix these bugs relatively quickly now. In other news, I bought a shiny new MacBook Pro, made possible in part by your generous donations so far. This means that I can now do real cross-platform development. I did some initial testing and it's not really a good idea to run the game at full Retina resolution, so I included an option where you could up or downscale the resolution of the 3D graphics without affecting the resolution of the user interface. So for example, you can have the game run at half the resolution, so it looks like on a non-Retina screen, but the user interface will still be nice and crisp. The frame rates that you get with this kind of setup are okay, but could be better. The problem at the moment still seems to be the GPU, not the simulation on the CPU. But now I will just spend some more time figuring out what exactly is the problem there. So let me say thank you again to all those of you who donated so far, and let me say thank you also for just the great community participation in general. For example, one day ago I saw a post in the Citybound subreddit, which is kind of the main community hub for Citybound, that really inspired me, and it gave me the idea to just ask for more inspirational posts in general, and within one day you overwhelmed me with just lots of really interesting stuff, exactly what I had in mind, like images of real cities, interesting architectural details, articles and diagrams about urban planning, just really great stuff. Things like that really helped me to just shape the idea of how exactly I want the game to be, and also saved me a ton of research time to find these things myself. So thank you all again for doing things like that. To conclude today's video, I encourage you as always to leave me your feedback down below in the comment section or wherever else I posted this video. So thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and see you all next week.